Criminals pretending to be members of law enforcement continue calling people in our communities, trying to convince them they owe expensive legal fees.
And News5's Patrick Nelson actually spoke with one of our viewers who almost was duped by this convincing phone call. And law enforcement leaders, Patrick, are saying this is a pretty widespread problem.
Yeah, these law enforcement imposter calls, they're not necessarily new, but what is new is the frequency in which they're being reported. The folks here at the El Paso County Sheriff's Office tell me they're hearing about these on almost a daily basis at this point. And in the worst cases, the people who are calling pretending to be police officers, detectives, they are stealing thousands of dollars from people before they realize that these people aren't members of law enforcement at all.
We're looking for you because we wanted to ask you some questions because a subpoena was delivered to this address, and it was an old Austin Bluffs address that I had in college, like 5 years old.
That's the call Emily Shelton got from someone using the name of an actual local detective.
He said, somebody did sign the subpoena for you, so we will have to have you come down to the sheriff's department and do a signature analysis. I started going down there, and he said to have him on speakerphone as I am driving down there to keep all of this confidential.
Then the man on the phone told Emily to pull over and put someone else, a woman, on the phone to help handle an apparent financial issue.
Right now you have a $10,000 fine for not showing up to court, and the judge will not drop your federal charges for showing up for missing court appearance. And that is $2,000.
Feeling the pressure, this is where Emily decided to contact someone she trusted.
I started texting my family, and they said, that's not right. That's definitely not right. I hung up, but yeah, it was crazy how they knew my mom, they knew me, they knew my old addresses. Yeah, it was wild.
Leaders at the El Paso County Sheriff's Office say they're now hearing about experiences like Emily's far too often.
It seems like it's becoming maybe a bit more targeted. The language that these imposters are using may be a bit more aggressive and causing more alarm amongst people.
Sergeant Jason Garrett has had his name used by imposters in similar schemes in the past. He says if there's one red flag to look for, it's this one, and you should hang up immediately.
Law enforcement will never call you and ask you for money. It will never happen.
And if you unfortunately fall victim to one of these imposter law enforcement calls, it is important that you not only report it, but that you do file a police report with details about what happened. Now, a key element of this story was Emily stopping and talking to someone that she trusted. We want to be that person for you. If you are ever targeted by a fraud or scam, whether it's this scheme or something else, you can reach out to us at News5 24/7. And even if it doesn't rise to the level of a story, we can at least look into it for you and help you avoid trouble. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, I'm Patrick Nelson for News5.